Welcome to The Source, where we combine the headlines with in-depth conversations with the newsmakers themselves. Today on the program, lawmakers dig deeper into the so-called ninja cops controversy.
Sabihan ka ni policeman yan. Ano sabi siya? Tingnan mo nga yan at mukhang nagkakotse yung mga yan, SUV, ang dami.
Actually, nabanggit po niya na pati yan si provincial director nila, meron din siya.
With a former Philippine National Police official naming cops involved in recycling illegal drugs.
One is even the chief of police. Yung iba, sir, nasa intelligence community.
The PNP chief denies a cover-up and questions the timing of the ninja cops revelation.
Seemingly that we are being blamed on the problem of illegal drugs now.
But the man of the hour says this is a fight between good and evil.
Looking at the gravity of the offense, bakit natin pinayagan na gano'n na lang?
Former PNP Criminal Investigation and Detection Group Chief and Baguio City Mayor Benjie Magalong joins us live. Thank you for joining us. I'm Pinky Webb. More revelations and accusations at a Senate investigation into the so-called ninja cops as police officers allegedly recycling illegal drugs confiscated in raids. Former PNP Criminal Investigation and Detection Group Chief and now Baguio City Mayor Benjie Magalong drags the name of PNP Chief General Oscar Albayalde in the Pampanga drug buy-bust operation in 2013. Magalong says Albayalde intervened in the supposed dismissal of 13 police officers involved in the drug sting. Our Joyce Ilas tells us more.
In November 2014, former Regency Police Director Raul Petrasanta ordered the dismissal of 13 Pampanga police officers for mishandling drug evidence. However, the dismissal was never implemented. The policemen were instead demoted one rank lower, and not until 2017 by then Regency Police Director Amado Corpuz. During the Senate probe on alleged ninja cops on Tuesday, the senators repeatedly questioned former Regency Police Director Aaron Aquino, asking why he never implemented Petrasanta's order. Aquino served as regional director from 2016 to 2017 before Corpuz. He is currently the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency Director General. Aquino initially claimed he needed to review the case first, but former CIDG Chief Benjie Magalong prodded him.
I know, Aaron, that you're in a tight situation. I'm also in a tight situation. No? We're thinking about the safety of our family. We're thinking about our own safety. No? Pero this is a fight between right and wrong. Bakit hindi mo sabihin kung ano yung sinabi mo sa akin? Bakit? Sino kumausap sa'yo? No? Dapat sabihin mo because the only way to clarify everything is to simply tell the truth. Aaron, please.
Sir, there was a time when Albayalde called me. I cannot recall kung anong date yun, sir, kung anong specific month. But it's between July and December 2016. And nagtatanong siya ng status of the case. Sabi ko, ba't mo tinatanong? Kasi sir, mga tao ko yan.
Albayalde was the Pampanga Provincial Police Director when the drug buy-bust happened in 2014. He was relieved from his post for command responsibility. Albayalde admits calling Aquino but only to ask for an update on the status of the case.
Their relatives should also be asking me the fate of their father, the fate of these policemen. It's because I was a former acting provincial director of, it's but normal that families will go to their former boss who would ask for the status of these people, but never in one time that I asked for any favor. I was asking for the status.
But Magalong insists Albayalde asked for more than just a review. He said this was what Aquino told him and even President Duterte when they met last week.
Tinawagan siya ni General Albayalde at sinabi sa kanya na huwag implement yung order.
Huwag implement yung order.
At sinabi niya na bakit hindi ko implement? Kasi mga tao ko yan. So ang ginawa ni DG Aquino is tinapon niya sila sa Mindanao para meron siyang action na ginawa.
Magalong also accused Albayalde of owning a new vehicle in 2014. At the same time, several Pampanga police officers bought new sports utility vehicles, not long after the multi-million drug bust.
Sinabihan ka ni policeman, yan? Ano sabi siya? Tingnan mo nga yan at mukhang nagkakotse yung mga yan, SUV, ang dami.
Actually, nabanggit po niya na pati yan si yung provincial director nila, meron din siya.
I really don't know what personal gripes that Major Magalong here has on me, Your Honor, because this happened 2013. What I have in 2013 was a pickup, truck, model, I don't know, an old model one. And I can even say that I bought that from a neighbor.
Magalong then questions the sincerity of the internal cleansing within the PNP, led by PNP Chief Albayalde.
Looking at the gravity of the offense, bakit natin pinayagan na gano'n na lang? Na unang-una, naging demotion na lang. Pangalawa is, recently, saan ba sir assigned itong mga tao na to? One is even the chief of police. Yung iba sir, nasa intelligence community.
Seemingly that we are being blamed on the problem of illegal drugs now. There were people there, like General Magalong. He was the CIDG then. He was the director of the IDM. He could have done everything. He could have done everything with all his power, with all his authority, to address this matter also. And now we're, as if we are being blamed.
Joyce Ila, CNN Philippines.
Let's go straight to the source of the story. We have former PNP CIDG Chief and now Baguio City Mayor Benjie Magalong. Sir, good to see you again. It's been a while, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Pinky. Good morning sa ating mga televiewers.
Sir, nakapagpahinga ba kayo after yesterday?
Sa awan ng Diyos, wala pa.
Ganon.
Wala pa kasi. Hirap yan. Ang daming tawag.
I'm sure a lot of people have been calling you. Sir, how do you feel dun sa nangyaring hearing kahapon? Overall, anong assessment mo?
Yeah, I believe, we were able to convey the message to our senators and at the same time to our countrymen that there's something wrong with what happened in that particular incident last 29 November 2013, specifically in Woodbridge subdivision. And the series of events would show that something was wrong in that anti-drug operation.
Because you were on top of this investigation back in 2013, sir, but you're the one really responsible for naming these ninja cops during the executive session. It started there, hindi ho ba?
Yes.
My question is it worth it?
I believe it was worth it. It was unscripted. It was very spontaneous. I was there. I did not volunteer to be there, Pinky. I was just asked by Senator Gordon to appear. In fact, I was hesitant. Sinabi ko sa kanya na, sir, wala naman akong kinalaman sa GCTA. Sabi niya, hindi, we would like to get a better picture of what's going on in Bucor. So Bucor ang focus ko. And then suddenly here comes a query, a question from Senator Trilon. Kaya to be able to, protect the identities of those involved, I requested for an executive session.
Yeah.
So kita mo, hindi to yung nag-volunteer ako. I was just answering the questions of the senators. Kung hindi naman ako sasagot, masasite naman ako ng contempt. No?
Dito nabalik, sir, yung trabaho mo noong head ka ng CIDG na just to kind of like condense the story, although Joyce Ilas kind of did that already. Just again, November 13, a team of 13 cops from Pampanga conducted an anti-drug operation. They seized about 38 kilograms of drugs and arrested a Johnson Lee. Yun naman yung facts nila nung 13.
Yeah.
And a substantial amount of cash. General Purissima then, sabi sa inyo, Benjie, parang may mga bagong sasakyan, yung mga pulis dun sa Pampanga.
Yeah.
Paki-check, nag-imbestiga. Sabi mo makapal yung yung case folder mo dito, sir.
Yeah, makapal.
So you disputed this because you did say it was not 38, it was 200 kilos. Sinabi mo pa na nasa bag siya na nung dinadala, according to the witness, nahuhulog pa daw yung drugs doon sa hagdanan, sir.
Yeah.
Sounds like the movies.
Yes. Oo, parang movie ng mga sindikato, yung mga gangs. And amazingly, the then Provincial Director Albayalde, he should be on top of the situation. Di ko rin nga alam kung paano ba yung control dun sa operating team at dun sa headquarters niya. I really don't know what's happening.
So, ang inyong finding, 200 kilos, nahulog pa yung drugs, at nahuli si Johnson Lee, pero pinakawalan for 50 million pesos.
Yeah, according to our own source.
How credible are your sources, sir, and how sure are you about the facts? Because I ask that because if tanungin ho ng tao, sino ba ang paniniwalaan namin? Yung sinabi nung 13, lumabas dun sa investigation ng 13 policemen, o yung naging investigasyon that you headed?
Alam mo, ang dami naming witnesses, no? Barangay officials, nandun yung mga security guards, executives ng security agency. Very credible to. They are disinterested person. Ano naman ang mawawala sa kanila kung magsabi sila ng totoo? So, very credible, very consistent yung kanilang mga sworn statement. At kung titignan mo na lang between itong statement nitong operating troops at itong mga witnesses natin, makikita mo yung consistency. At nag-jive. Ibig sabihin, nagko-corroborate. No? Unlike ito, iba-iba. Makikita mo kagad na may tinatago. No? Doon pa lang sa hearing, makikita mo naman kung it doesn't have to be a lawyer or a trained investigator to detect kung sino yung nagsisinungaling.
Pag pinag-usapan ho kasi na parang sinasabi nyo, I'm deducing, sir, obviously, that hindi to yung sinabi nung 13 doon sa investigation, sir. But what is the culpability, liability of the provincial director who happens to be Oscar Albayalde at that time? Because you have a team who conducted a so-called anti-drug operation that you were saying ni-recycle nila itong droga na to. Anong culpability niya aside from command responsibility?
Alam mo, Pinky, if you're asking me if I have hard evidence, I don't have. Against Oscar Albayalde, I don't have. Pero kung titingnan mo naman yung circumstances, unahin natin muna yung actual incident. You're the provincial director. You were informed about these anti-drug operations 1 week ahead of the actual operations. Ongoing yung operation. Hindi ba blow-by-blow account? Minomonitor mo. Ano nangyari na? Oh, it's a big operation with 36.68 kilos na seizure. Ang normal na nangyayari dyan is pupunta ka doon sa lugar. And ang mga instruction mo dyan is make sure that you secure the crime scene. No? Make sure that everything is documented. Nasaan na yung nahuli. Constant yan na communication. Constant na communication. Pero parang in this particular case, walang ganun na nangyari. Tapos,
and what does that say kung walang ganung constant communication na
was there
nangyari?
command and control? Was there situational awareness? Mukhang very loose. No? Very loose. Pinabayaan mo lang mga tao and you're relying on just mere spot report. Ang laking insidente. So nakita mo, yung it doesn't follow the natural course of things as a commander. No? It doesn't. And then suddenly, may ongoing na investigation. Merong dismissal order. Hindi na-execute yung dismissal order. And then, after a few years, naging demotion. Tapos, naibalik yung mga tao. Now, they're occupying sensitive positions. May intelligence officer, merong acting chief of police or officer in charge. So makikita mo, it just doesn't make sense to me. Someone who is very much passionate in this anti-drug campaign and then suddenly, ang plano natin is we need to clean our own ranks, no? Cleansing, internal cleansing. Yun ang usapan namin ni Senator Bato when he was the chief PNP. Talagang maglinis muna tayo bago tayo lumabas. And talagang very, very Alam mo si Bato, pag nag-uusap kami, very passionate yan. And at the same time, I remember that meeting with the president na talagang galit na galit siya sa droga. So, emboldened kami talaga lahat na talagang we have to carry out the orders of the president. And yet, some people are just simply pretending. Pretending to, carry out this anti-drug campaign only to find out na nagiging selective. Bakit may entitlement? Bakit may certain people na may entitlement?
And you're obviously referring to?
Yeah.
To?
To those people who are involved in this operation in
Pampanga.
Pampanga.
Together with the PNP chief, Oscar Albayalde, sir.
It follows. No? It follows. What happened? What really happened there? Ano? Yun ang kailangan nating makuhanan na eksplanasyon. Ano ba talaga nangyari? At ano ba talaga totoo nangyari dito sa administrative case?
So, ang sinasabi niyo po, sir, wala kayong hard evidence, pero what is he guilty of? Si Oscar Albayalde?
It's command responsibility. Second is, he simply have to explain kung, ano ba, alam mo ba ang nangyari? Tapos, the series of events, parang may ibig sabihin eh.
Which is?
Which is, you know what really happened.
He knows what really
what you're
happened.
doing something, what are you doing something about it?
Okay.
Yun lang. I'm not attacking his character. I'm not attacking his, his background, his service reputation. No, I don't do that. Let's just focus on this particular incident.
And in this particular issue, is his character questionable, sir?
That is not for me to ask.
We'll be taking a short break. This is The Source on CNN Philippines. Please stay tuned. All right. You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. Our guest today, former PNP CIDG Chief and now Baguio City Mayor Benjie Magalong. Sir, so ang sinasabi niyo, at the least, he's guilty of command responsibility. Let me now go to this. Ito po yung highlight, I would say, yesterday nung you were prodding Aaron Aquino na magsalita. I just want to bring that back on air for those who may have missed it.
Ano ba nangyari doon? It was spontaneous kasi.
I know, Aaron, that you're in a tight situation. I'm also in a tight situation. We're thinking about the safety of our family. We're thinking about our own safety. Pero this is a fight between right and wrong. Bakit hindi mo sabihin kung ano yung sinabi mo sa akin? Bakit? Sino kumausap sa'yo? Dapat sabihin mo because, the only way to, clarify everything is to simply tell the truth.
Sir, there was a time when Albayalde called me. I cannot recall kung anong date yun, sir, kung anong specific month. But it's between July and December 2016. And
Okay, so I have to cut that, sir. So command responsibility dahil dun sa nagawa ng team niya noong 2013, guilty siya doon. Ngayon, tumawag siya kay then Provincial Director Aaron Aquino. Siya po yung Provincial Director ng Region 3. At sinabi niya, according to Aaron Aquino, in yesterday's hearing was, tinatanong daw yung status. However, sir, before this, sinabi niyo nga na, ang sinabi sa inyo ni Aaron Aquino is, sinabi sa kanya allegedly, ni General Oscar Albayalde, do not implement the dismissal order.
Yeah. Alam mo, tingnan mo yung situation nun. When I was talking privately with DG Aquino, he was relaxed. No? Walang pressure sa kanya. Walang pressure. And yun ang sinabi niya sa akin. Huwag implement yung order. Tinanong niya na, Sir, bakit? Tao ko yung mga yan eh. Ganun eh. Ganun na nangyari sa kanya. So sabi niya pa sa akin, Sir, sa galit ko itinapon ko nga sila sa labas sa Mindanao. Para sir may action ako na ginawa. Pero tingnan mo yung situation naman dun sa yesterday. Siyempre, nakapag-usap na sila ng kanilang lawyer. So conflicted na siya. No? Hindi ko nung sinasabing confused siya. Pero he's trying to weigh things. Find out, anong implication nitong sasabihin ko?
How do you feel that he did not say what he told you, sir? Kasi iba yung sinabi ng tinawagan ako at tinanong ang status. There's a very big difference between that and saying, tinawagan ako at sinabi sa akin ni Oscar Albayalde, huwag kong i-implement yung dismissal.
There's a huge difference. There's a huge difference. No? But nevertheless, maski na sinabi mo, assuming, for the sake of argument, ang sinabi mo lang ano yung status niyan? Tapos bigla kang sabihin mo na, mga tao kasi yan And then, may incoming chief. You're the incoming chief. Are you not exerting influence? Diba? Are you not sending a strong message na sumunod ka sa akin? Parang ganun So, whatever. Pero, Sabi ko nga sa iyo, iba pa rin yung sinabi niya na huwag mo implement. No? Yung dismissal order. Sabi ko nga sa iyo, when DJ Aquino was mentioning that to me, what? Very, very fluid.
So, what are you saying, sir? Na-pressure ho ba si Aaron Aquino? Si DG?
Yeah,
Aaron
sa
Aquino?
tingin ko, na-pressure lang siya. Marami siyang iniisip noon. Actually, nag-uusap kami at nararamdaman ko na ganun na nga nangyayari sa akin. So, actually expected ko yun na he would hesitate. Expected ko na yun kasi nag-uusap na kami. Nararamdaman ko na.
Iba na yung body language niya.
Iba na rin yung lingwahe niya. Tapos naawa ko sa kanya dahil nakikita ko na talagang pressured siya, stressful yung situation. So, ang sa akin lang naman, nakita niyo siguro, tinatapik-tapik ko lang siyang gano'n para palakisin yung loob niya. Kasi nga, during the first time na nagkaroon ng hearing, he felt that he was alone. Sinasabi niya sa akin yun, Sir, mag-isa ko lang parang kalaban ba ako lahat? Sabi niya. Bakit parang kalaban ako lahat? Ngayon sa mabuti na lang dumating ka. Magkasama na tayo rito. Sabi ko, hindi kita iwanan dito, Aaron. Hindi kita iwanan dito.
Do you feel na iniwan ka niya, sir?
Hindi naman. I don't think so. Ako, kilala ko naman si Aaron. Hindi naman nang iiwan yan.
Conflicted lang siya kahapon.
Yeah. May alam mo, maraming opinion na dumarating sa kanya.
So, let's put this, sir. Oscar Albayalde, the PNP chief, is saying, hindi niya alam what is your motive. After so many years, 6 years in 2013 to 2019, bigla na lang daw itong lumalabas. What is your motive? He's asking, ano kayang motibo ni Benjamin Magalong for bringing this up?
I don't have any motive, Pinky. If you look at the circumstances surrounding itong kanato, itong nangyaring hearing na to, I never volunteered to appear.
Yeah.
Senator Gordon called me up, asking me to appear. It's all about Bucor. Nakafocus ako sa Bucor. Then suddenly, here comes a query from Senator Drilon. Nagtanong siya sa akin, are these people still in the service or in the active service? Sort of, ganun-ganun yung context nun. So, just to, protect the identity of these people, I decided to, I asked for an executive session.
So, do you have a personal gripe against him?
Wala.
Do you have a motive, sir?
Wala.
We'll be taking another short break. This is The Source on CNN Philippines. Please stay tuned. You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. Our guest today, former PNP CID chief and now Baguio City Mayor Benjie Magalong. Sir, the president reacting to this, he said that let's wait for the investigation by the Senate and have the DILG investigate this. Maybe we have a short clip. Let's listen.
So I will forward it to him, give him a specific period to complete his investigation. Not so short, not too long, but a period of time that is comfortable if he needs to call people. But all he has to do is to review. And if he needs to conduct altogether another investigation.
Sir, does that sound fair, yung reaction ni
well,
Pangulo?
I think that's the right, I support that decision. It was an intelligent decision, very smart decision. Tama yun.
Were you hoping or thinking or considering that maybe the president would ask General Albayalde to possibly just resign?
Hindi naman. Hindi naman. Kasi wala naman due process yun. Bigyan due process.
Hindi ho ba may due process na yung mula 2013, 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19?
Hindi pa naman. Sa akin is, kailangan pa rin mag-explain siya. I don't think he had enough time to explain.
And was his explanation sufficient for you, sir? Tumawag lang ako kasi may pamilya ho sila, tinatanong ako ang parang tumatay yung leader.
I've been a commander before. When it comes to mga ganitong mga bagay na negative, na alam mo na may naring insidente. And he was very much aware that there was an ongoing investigation. In fact, during his promotion, we even confronted him. We interviewed him as a board. At alam niya na it's a big issue. Yung ganun na series of actions mo, hindi normal. As a commander na who sticks to, ethics. No? It's not right.
But does he,
And at the same time, sasabihin mo lang na dahil yung mga family
sa kanya
it's not
tumatawag,
right.
sir?
It's hindi normal eh. Sa akin eh, hindi normal.
Kapag ganung sitwasyon ho ba, sir, mas mabuting huwag kang makialam, huwag kang magsalita even about it because anything you say or utter might be used against you.
Yeah. Yes. Yun ang dapat na nangyari doon eh. Hindi dapat siya makialam. Let the, investigation proceed. O kaya kung merong dismissal order, nagkaroon na ng dismissal order dahil may due process. Yun ang due process, no? Binigyan silang pagkakataon para magsalita sila and then the authority decided, disciplining authority decided it's dismissal based on the pieces of evidence that was presented. Winay naman nila lahat siya.
Yeah.
So, implement natin.
So, here's the thing, sir. He called, according to you, DG Aquino, at sinabi niyang do not implement that dismissal. Because you know that is true, according to yourself, because Aaron Aquino told you that, sir, does he deserve to be PNP chief? On top of the war on drugs, sir.
Ayoko na lang mag-comment muna, Ping. For the meantime, siguro, because it was the decision of the President to make him Chief PNP. So I don't like to make any comment on that.
Before we go, sir, just want to ask this. Yung security kasi po ni DG Aquino na pull out at some point, na sinabi na naman din daw at some point na ibalik, there are threats to his life. How do you feel right now, sir, for you and your family after, locking heads or accusing or naming, sir, ninja cops?
Yeah, I'm very worried. No? Admittedly, I'm very worried about the safety of my family, my own safety, and that of DG Aquino. Naramdaman ko naman sa kanya yan eh. And sabi ko nga sa inyo, if you ask me if it's worth it, yes, it's worth it. Ikaw aware ka what happened in 2006? We're willing to sacrifice our life to fight for what is right. Nakulong kami. And in the same manner that this is a war on drugs, we're willing to fight even if it will cost us our life. What is important here is we're fighting for the truth. It is a fight between good and evil. It's a fight between wrong and right. What is wrong and right? So, sa akin na lang is siguro enhance ko lang yung aking security. We're both warriors. No? Kami ni Senator Bato, we're both warriors. And we won't be taking this sitting down. Just make sure na pag may ginawa kayo sa akin, make sure na hindi ako mag-survive because otherwise, all hell will break loose.
Have you been receiving death threats recently, sir?
Yeah.
Tuloy-tuloy.
Tuloy-tuloy. Tuloy-tuloy. Yeah. Fortunately.
All right, sir. Sir, I think there will still be another hearing on this by the committee of Senator Richard Gordon. In the meantime, sir, we've run out of time, but it's good to see you, sir. And please take care. I would like to interview you again, sir, about your plans for Baguio City because you are the mayor of Baguio City. At another time, hopefully, pag bumalik ho kayo ng Maynila. Maraming salamat and take care, sir.
Okay, sige.
Thank you to a former PNP CIDG chief and now Baguio City Mayor Benjie Magalong. Thank you for joining us here on The Source. I'm Pinky Webb. You're watching CNN Philippines.